they come like that.
Catch and a half.
So trust is an extremely important factor.
I had a moment before my father, who recently passed away with nothing there, to ask him and to inquire of him some pertinent and significant advice regarding Shidduch. And it was difficult for him to communicate, and it took time and it took patience. And I asked him, and I asked the question, and I said, Abba, give me some advice about Shidduch for my beautiful children. And he quickly, off the tongue, said to me, David. And then he said two things. Number one, David. And then there was silence. And it took a while, and my camera was rolling, and that second thing was not coming out. And I coached him and I encouraged him, and after what seemed like an eternity, but in fact was just a couple of seconds, he said, and the second thing is, David. The topic of this discussion is how do you get there? So I want to share the following thing. This is an international problem across the globe. This is a question that corporations, organizations, Fortune 5s, Fortune 1000s, all over the world, have precisely exactly the same question. How do you get there? How do you take something from concept to closure? How do you get there? And this is an issue that entrepreneurs, business people, organizations ask, whether it's a couple of zeros behind the question or whether there are multiple zeros behind the question. If you're Coca-Cola, your question is, how do you penetrate a market at $2 and $4 and $7 billion in the non-carbonated beverage area? How do you do this? How do you get there? And if we are to be honest about the question, it really begins as follows. Why am I getting there? It is not so much how do I get there, it is why. And there is a fundamental principle of microeconomics, and that is this. If you are absolutely clear about why, you will never ask how. But if you are unclear about why, you will permanently, continually grapple with how. When we are clear, when we are bright, when we are positive, when we are energized, when we are mission-forward about what we are doing in this business of Shidduch, that this is a bus Yisrael, this is a Ben Yisrael. I have a prince and I have a princess that I'm going to bring and suggest that the two of them come together to create a palace that will be a shining light of clarity to the world. Hashem will absolutely bless that with abundant blessing.